Hello everyone! Today we're going to have a look at 7.4 special lines. We've already done this. We've learned how to draw a perpendicular bisector and we've learned how to draw the angle bisector. Today you're not going to draw, but you're going to learn how to construct. The difference between drawing and constructing is that with drawing you may measure anything you like. With constructing, you are not allowed to measure anything. I did write down that you need your protected triangle and a pair of compasses. You only need your protected triangle to draw straight lines because you're not allowed to measure anything. So today you're going to learn how to construct the perpendicular bisector of a line. Afterwards, you're going to learn how to construct the angle bisector of an angle. First, we're going to have a look at the perpendicular bisector. So how to construct the perpendicular bisector of a line. But what was the perpendicular bisector again? The perpendicular bisector divides a line segment, so a piece of a line, into equal pieces. So if we've got line segment AB, and we know that this is approximately the middle, and if we drew a perpendicular line, then we had the perpendicular bisector. However, today we're not allowed to measure anything, so we need to construct. And therefore I made a little video. So how to construct the perpendicular bisector. So first I want everyone to draw line segment AB. It does not matter how big it is. Don't make it too big. So just draw a line and give the names A and B. Then make sure that you've got your pair of compasses and put the metal point on point A. Now you're going to draw a circle. The radius of this circle needs to be larger than half of line segment AB. So we know that approximately this is half of AB. So we need to draw it a bit larger, the circle, so like this. Do not make it too large, so do not extend it to there or to here, but just over there is fine. Again, do not measure, so you need to guess where the middle is. So then, you need to draw a circle, and my pair of compasses did a bit weird. And you draw a circle. And now guys, it's really important that you take a pair of compasses very carefully and put the metal point on B. The radius of those two circles needs to be the same. So do not open your pair of compasses any further or do not close it. Just put it as it is, just the same. Now we see that there are two intersection points, over there one and over there. You're going to draw a line and therefore you will need your pair of compasses, but your protected triangle. So now you've drawn the perpendicular bisector of line segment AB. Don't forget the sides because this piece is equally long to that one. And of course you've got the 90-degree sign, so a little square. So that's how you construct the perpendicular bisector of line segment AB. And of course, I made for you some steps, so you can write it down in your notebooks. So the first step is to draw a circle with midpoint A. We've done that. The radius should be bigger than half of line segment AB. Then you need to draw a second circle with the same radius, but then with midpoint B. You've seen this in the little video. Then we saw that the two circles intersect at two intersection points. And you need to draw a line through those intersection points. This is your perpendicular bisector. Don't forget the equality signs and the perpendicular sign. If you've done this, then you know how to construct the perpendicular bisector of a line. Well done. How does it work with the angle bisector? So how to construct the angle bisector of an angle? But what was the bisector of an angle? The angle bisector divides an angle in two equal pieces. So last time, where we were allowed to measure, we measured that angle J was equal to 60 degrees. So we divided 60 by 2, that's 30. So we draw a line with angle 30, and that was the middle, so we divided the angle in two equal pieces. This time, we are not allowed to measure because of the word construct. Again, I made a little video for you. So, first of all, I want everyone to draw an angle J. You're not allowed to measure, so just make it a bit the same as the picture. How long the arms are of angle J doesn't really matter. Then again, you will need your pair of compasses. Put your pair of compasses, the metal points, on J and draw a little circle. It doesn't really matter how big it is, but do not make it too big. Just make sure that it intersects with the arms of angle J. So over there and over there. So you can see it intersects with the arms of angle J, there and there. And that's really important, because again, you will need your pair of compasses. The metal points on the intersection points, and now make the circle a bit bigger than the pink one. And draw your circle. It doesn't really matter how big it is, as long as it's bigger than the pink one. Do the same, so with the same radius with the other intersection point. Now we already see that there are still two intersection points of the two big blue circles. So we see that it intersects over there and over there. And again, we are going to draw the line through it. And now we have drawn the angle bisector of angle J. And don't forget the finishing touch to make sure that you do not forget the equality signs. So this is how you construct the angle bisector. And again, it doesn't really matter how big the circles are, as long as the blue circles are bigger than the pink one, and that the pink one intersects with the arms of angle J. So again, I wrote down the steps for you. So how to construct the angle bisector of angle J. So first of all, you begin to draw with a little circle with midpoint J. And by little, I mean big enough to intersect with the arms of angle J. You saw it in the video. Then the circle intersects with the arms of angle J, so there are two intersection points. You need to draw now two circles with the same radius, so just make sure that your pair of compasses stays the same all the time and make them bigger than the little circle. So we need to make the blue circles, the radius, bigger than the little pink circle. The midpoints of the circles are the two intersection points with the little circle and the arms of angle J. So those two bigger circles intersect as well. Draw a line through those points. This is the angle bisector. And don't forget the signs. So now you've learned how to construct the perpendicular bisector and how to construct the angle bisector. I think you're now well prepared to do one exercise about the perpendicular bisector and about the angle bisector. If you forgot how to do it, look at the steps and look at the video again, because each time you're doing the same. Good luck!